Hello everybody, this is Jeff here, once again bringing another video on 1701 Refit, coming to you live from the countryside. It's time to get out of, like Arkadelphia is that big of a town, but you know, we are in the countryside. But brought my work down here with me, and what you can see here is progress being made on the saucer section. I want to talk about this saucer section just a little bit, because you know, even though this kit is made to be lit, some of the thing, a lot of that on the saucer section with the wall, with the saucer edge and that wall that you build up around there, get your windows in, it's not prepared for the lighting to go in there, you know. So as you can see here, I had to go in and cut out a lot of that wall. And also, for example, let me set this down somewhere. Here we go. So I can point. Like in here, for instance, you know, that's a spot right there where I had to cut the wall out. And then on the actual rim piece itself, it had a little bracket like this that goes around there, lays in there, and there are a couple of pins that lays on there. 4 pins for each wall piece. But I just cut out the middle too, because one, it's going to receive enough sturdiness from, you know, all the gluing and everything from going onto the saucer top, and also what's left of the wall in here. And two, I want to be sure that all of the you know, these windows would receive a fair amount of lighting in there. I'm trying to figure out just yet how I'm going to do that, if I'm going to build up a little probably wind up just putting the lighting kind of like on the TOS 1350 kit. How it has the pads right there up underneath the windows. You set them there and they light the windows. It's more than likely what I'm going to wind up doing with this as well. And also, you know, you have to go in and cut out the notches in there, you know, a little bit for where the beacon lights are going to go. And also right here, this is a thruster port actually. I got it covered with some tape because, you know, I wasn't fixing to get anything on that clear plastic piece in there once I had, you know, did all my priming and stuff. And this has been primed. This is the second layer actually. A primer on there. I had a dark primer, nearly black, and then I had to go back with this gray because my black actually started running out. But that is, you know, that's what we've got going on with this. And fixing to go back through and put the white on here. As you can see over here, we've got the saucer bottom, and it has received its 2 coatings of white and everything, and as well, you know, the saucer neck and the engineering hull has received it. Got the rest of the engineering hull over here, and I need to put in its second layer of white and stuff. And it's actually kind of an ivory white. It's a Krylon combo of paint plus primer, but you know, hey, it was white enough. And it's this stuff right here is what I'm using to, you know, do me a little coating on the inside, so that, you know, we have the light spread going on there. Now the other thing I want to talk about with this saucer was the way that it actually goes together. It doesn't go together in a proper manner that I would prefer, which is, you know, on here, you know, we have the saucer, this is the saucer top, and the you know, the walls, they go in, you know, the saucer rim edge, it goes onto the top instead of onto the bottom. I would prefer it to go onto the bottom, mainly because what you could do then is come back and you could actually set the saucer bottom onto the neck, onto the engineering hull, and have all the rigidity of the wall still going on there, like the TOS 1350 kit, and also like the AMT kit. You know, the wall is there, and you can put the saucer bottom on there if you want to work on it like that, you know, like I did. You know, you watch the videos of my 350 TOS kit, and I would have that additional sturdiness of just having that set on there, and that was awesome. I like that. But with this, you literally will have to put, you know, build the saucer up completely as a subsection going that way, which they do recommend you do that, but you know, oftentimes I never do, and it still comes out the way I want it to, because I can level up the bottom of the saucer and have the lightness of it getting it leveled, and make sure that it's nice and parallel to my nacelles when they're on there, versus, you know, having to build this up and then everything is in there, your lighting and stuff, and this will be heavy you know, once you get it. Now, I'm doing this differently. There won't be any circuit boards on the inside of the ship at all. They will all be in the base. Wanted to give that a go. And, you know, in case, you know, something ever happens and stuff, you can always get to it with ease. It's in the base. You don't have to rip your ship apart and stuff. So, but, you know, that's my spill on that. I really prefer actually setting the saucer bottom onto the ship so I can use it to get everything level and stuff, and, you know, push down, adjust everything to it, versus having to build up the saucer kit, you know, the saucer all together at one piece and then put it all on there at once. That'll be just a little bit, maybe just a little bit different for me and everything. Make sure I get everything wired up properly, but I suppose at the same time too, it won't be too much. I have an idea of what I'm going to do on that. Another thing I do want to talk about are the rec room windows right here. As you can see here, I have got them, you know, it's installed, but what that is actually, it's just styrene. I cut styrene to slide into there and stuff. I actually made those two slits that were into that sidewall piece. I made them a little bit bigger actually from the top and the bottom. Just went up one into one of the little sensor band strips that are in there, and then I just cut the styrene into a nice little strip that was tall enough to slide into those bits, and then I cut it off and just have it, you know, it's nice and flush, both the front and the back and everything. And then when I go back behind and put my clear piece back there for the window, you know, because there really isn't one that's designed to go into there, and I don't know why the kit wasn't originally made with these windows already square instead of just two little slits. I guess they figured you paint those on there, but you know, we've got them on there and everything and stuff, and that works out just fine. I'll be building the rec room as soon as I get finished. So but from here on out, I'm fixing to go through and start working some more, get this painted up and start getting some lighting in here. And once I get that affected, I'll come back through with another video. So I go forth, keep working on this. Those of you out there building models, keep on building, and I will continue to enjoy this and also my little couple of days stay out here in the woods. See you guys later.